Caitlin Clark is raking in millions through a deal with Nike, but a different offer from Adidas sparked a public backlash. How much did the company offer? Any brand Caitlin Clark touches is sure to turn to gold, but they have to pay up first. As reported by the Wall Street Journal, Clark is going to sign with Nike for an 8-year deal of $28 million, which includes her own signature shoe. This is a stark contrast to Adidas, who offered Clark a 4-year deal for $6 million and a signature shoe. Naturally, Clark went with the vastly higher offer. According to Bleacher Report, Under Armour offered the WNBA player $16 million for 4 years, and she didn't even consider Puma when they started their bid at $3 million for each year. Fans expressed their disbelief at Adidas' paltry offer. One ex-user wrote, "Adidas is disrespectful for that offer. Puma is clearly filled with idiots. She would have made more with Under Armour and possibly way more if she worked with Steph Curry. I get the 8-year contract, though. Nike is elite, and 8 years secures a good future. Either way, she's making good money." Another fan tweeted, "UA was probably better money-wise, but Nike has the marketability and long-term security. Couldn't go wrong with either one." Puma and Adidas, though, LOL. Imagine lowballing Caitlin Clark in 2024. While $28 million sounds like a whole lot of money, some say Clark deserves more. Now that Clark is done playing for the University of Iowa and is heading into the big leagues of the WNBA, she's become an even hotter commodity than she was before. Since joining the Hawkeyes in 2020, Clark has broken dozens of records, including having the most points scored in NCAA Division I and the University of Iowa's women's basketball team. Despite the team losing the 2024 national championship to the South Carolina Gamecocks, Clark's college career was undoubtedly impressive, and many were waiting for her next move. It doesn't come as a shock that Clark was the #1 pick for the Indiana Fever during the WNBA draft. The 6-foot-tall guard was all smiles as she held up her new jersey.
I've dreamed of this moment since I was in 2nd grade, and it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but more than anything, just trying to soak it in.
While joining the WNBA was Clark's lifelong goal, she clearly wasn't doing it for the salary. As reported by Spot-Track, the basketball star's 4-year contract will earn her a measly $338,056, but that's not where she'll make the big bucks. Clark is going to add to her hefty paycheck when she signs her deal with Nike. But the president of Barstool Sports, Dave Portnoy, thinks Nike's offer was too low. He tweeted, "If people want to complain about Caitlin Clark getting screwed, complain about this. 8-year, $28 million deal is stealing. 8 years, $80 million minimum is her worth, and that's still probably too cheap. I hope she has an early opt-out if they don't pay up when she blows through this deal." Michael J. Babcock of TMZ Sports agreed, tweeting, "Every little girl who plays basketball is going to have a pair of Caitlin Clarks. She's more valuable than almost every NBA player with a Nike deal, in my opinion." Clark's endorsements aren't the only way she can make bank. Ice Cube has offered her a spot in his Big 3 basketball league for $5 million, while still allowing her to play in the WNBA. Ice Cube tweeted, "The skeptics laughed when we made Nancy Lieberman the first female coach of a men's pro team, and she won the championship in her first year. Then Lisa Leslie won it all in year 2. With our offer, Caitlin Clark can make history and break down even more barriers for women athletes." Whatever she chooses, the future looks bright for Clark.